Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through, the cards that come out in this reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what comes through. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for today's reading. So the first card we have is the Four of Wands. We also have the Wheel card. And we have the Four of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers card showing up. And with the Lovers card, we do have some Gemini energy. It could be dealing with a Gemini or a person with Gemini placements. Or Gemini placements might be prominent right now. But with the Lovers card showing up over here, I do feel like this is a situation where there is a very strong connection involved in it. I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here that there are some choices around a connection that are important to be made. And I also feel like there's a sense of a person putting you in a position to have to choose. We have the Four of Wands showing up over here, and I do feel like with the Four of Wands showing up over here that there is a strong connection. I do feel like there's also a sense of being in a connection where you feel balanced and supported. I do feel like with the Four of Wands that there's also the sense of being able to really celebrate in a milestone in a connection and being able to really look back and be proud of how far you've come with things in the situation. But with the Four of Wands, I do feel like there's a strong compatibility as well, and a strong connection and union between two people. I do feel like with this Four of Wands that there's even a very strong sense of having a lot of trust from this person towards you. I do feel like they are viewing you as somebody who's quite important, significant, and there's a lot of trust that they place in you. And I do feel like there's also the sense of being very happy with having the opportunity to be in connection with you, having known you in this connection. And I do feel like there's also a strong sense of partnership in this connection where you are able to just be there for this person in a way that they appreciate. The Wheel card showing up over here, I do feel like there is though a sense of experiencing things happening in this connection which are also a bit more there's a lot of changes that occur in this connection is what I feel. I feel like during the highs and the lows, there's a sense of still having a sense of solidarity in your connection, and something that you have with this person and nobody could take away from you is that strong connection that's shown there with the Lovers card. Do feel like with the Wheel card that there are experiences of the highs and the lows, but I feel like with this card showing up over here that there's a sense of being in a connection where you feel quite lucky to be in it with this person. I do feel like there's a lot of gratitude out of being able to have this connection at this time. We have the Four of Pentacles showing up over here, and with the Four of Pentacles I do feel like this is a very cautious energy when it comes to the way things are being handled. So when it comes to taking action in relation to this connection, I do feel like there is an intention to be able to do that and to also kind of solidify things and make things more official. But I do feel like there is a lot of thoughts going into it, and I do feel like there's a desire for being able to have a lot of caution around making any kind of decisions which are going to put a person in a position where they are opening up as far as being able to let somebody else in. So I do feel like this is the person you're dealing with. They are a person who's very cautious right now. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Six of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ten of Pentacles showing up here at the bottom of the, under this Four of Wands. I do feel like with this Ten of Pentacles showing up over here that there is a sense of wanting to be able to kind of build something with you, be able to grow in a connection. And I feel like this person is committed to it. I do feel like there's a very committed, oriented person, a spirit, or in this situation when it comes to the way that this person feels about you. And I do feel like with that Four of Wands that this is about being able to really enjoy in celebrations in a connection. I also feel like with the Ten of Wands this is including and getting the support of others in this connection. So I do feel like this could be friends, this could even be family, but I do feel like there's a sense of being in a space of wanting to actually build a home with you. I do feel like this Ten of Pentacles also showing that energy of wanting to be able to kind of experience the commitment and things leading to a commitment. We have the Nine of Wands, and I do feel like with the Nine of Wands showing up over here under the Wheel card, this is showing a bit of a guarded energy. I do feel like this guarded energy is coming from the fact that this person has been through a lot. I do feel like it's been a long journey as far as relationships, and even just as far as just having had been through quite a lot. I do feel like this person is in a space where they are a little bit on the defensive or showing up in a way that feels like they are self-protective. Even with the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like this person may take a lot to get them to open up, but I do feel like with being able to really gain and build a sense of trust through connections, that Four of Wands, this is how this person really opens up to you. And do you feel like with this Nine of Wands that they come across quite guarded, or even a little bit like they are in a space where they are self-protective when it comes to the connection? And I do feel like with this Nine of Wands though, there's also a sense of wanting to be able to protect this connection and being very protective over the connection as well. So I do feel like this is a spirit of wanting to be able to fight for things and holding things together as well. So with the Wheel card, there are ups and downs. I do feel like there are highs and lows at times. With this Nine of Wands, I do feel like you're dealing with a fighter, and I do feel like this is somebody who's going to have your back and is not going to turn against your connection, is going to fight to defend it with you. We have the Six of Wands showing up under this Four of Pentacles, and with the Six of Wands, I do feel like this is about being able to have a connection that's public. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, I do feel like this is letting others in on your connection, letting people know about the connection. I also feel like there is an energy of wanting to be able to kind of go public. I do feel like you're dealing with a person who is somebody who could be more so in the public eye, and I do feel like that kind of puts this connection in the public eye too. We have the Ace of Wands, and with the Ace of Wands, I do feel like this is a strong spark, and I do feel like it is felt quite early on and recognized almost immediately. With the Ace of Wands, I do feel like there's a strong sense of feeling passion in the connection, and even when it comes to anything that you are really growing and working towards in this connection, it is something that is felt even as far as on an emotional level, or just as far as being passionate about the connection. It is one that really does bring in that element into the connection. I do feel like there's a strong spark over here. And with the Ace of Wands, I do feel like there is a sense of a strong start of building towards reaching some kind of a goal. With this Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like there is stability in this connection. I do also feel like it is a connection that goes the distance, and I do feel like that's the intention when it comes to the way this person feels in this connection with you. So I am going to clarify these cards. So we have romantic feelings. We have engagement, and we have stay optimistic about your love life. So with the romantic feelings card showing up over here, I do feel like you're dealing with a person who could be someone who's more so a very serious person, as far as being somebody who's more so leaning onto the more practical side of things and kind of giving more attention to the practical things and being able to have their life in order on that front. So as far as work, as far as career and things that really are important, but I also feel like when it comes to the feelings and the emotions, that's something that this person may kind of express less often. But I do feel like with the romantic feelings showing up over here, that they are romantic feelings. I do feel like there's a desire to kind of let that be known. I also feel like it's something this person can't hide from you, and I do feel like there is a desire to be able to share that with you. I do feel like there are romantic feelings here on a strong level. So we have engagement, and with the engagement card, I do feel like there is a desire to be able to enter into being able to enter to a new level of commitment. I feel like with the wheel card that there is a sense of being lucky, feeling very lucky to know this person or to be in connection with this person, and feeling like this situation, this connection is one that is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I do feel like that could be an engagement, but I also feel like there's a desire to kind of solidify things and be able to make things official, whichever way that may be. But we do have stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like there is a very cautious energy over here with this Four of Pentacles. And this is about being able to maintain a balance between the positive and the negative, or the cautiousness, and being able to maintain that positive energy and that positive thinking in this connection is something very beneficial. So I do feel like you have a strong connection with this person, but I do feel like you could be dealing with a person who is a person who likes to also ensure that they are not making any mistakes. They are being responsible. And I do feel like that is something that is a good thing, but I also feel like at times there can be too much of that if there is no balance. So I am getting a positive connection over here, but I do feel like it is also something that is going to also rely on being able to maintain a positive focus in this connection, because I do feel like you have everything going for you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you the next reading. Bye, Cancer.